USMCA is finally a done deal after Democrats sign off. Here's what's in it. President Donald Trump notched his first major win on trade Tuesday after Democrats signed off on a new trade deal with Canada and Mexico. So what exactly does the U.S. Mexico-Canada Agreement, aka USMCA, change? In short, this is NAFTA 2.0. The agreement updates the North American Free Trade Agreement, the 1994 pact that governs more than $1.2 trillion worth of trade among the three nations for the 21st century. There are a lot more rules in USMCA on intellectual property and data as well as labor and environmental protections. The White House has yet to release a final copy of USMCA, so not all details are known. This deal was first announced in September 2018, but Democrats demanded several changes since then. The latest full version of the text was released publicly in May, which does not include numerous changes negotiated in recent days. One of the biggest question marks is what date the new provisions will take effect on. Here's a rundown of what we know is in the new NAFTA so far. New name. Goodbye NAFTA. The new deal will be known as USMCA. Trump, who cares deeply about branding, wanted a new name since he campaigned on ripping up NAFTA. He suggested USMCA, in honor of the U.S. Marine Corps, but in the end, USMCA won out. Big changes for cars. The goal of the new deal is to have more cars and truck parts made in North America. Soon, to qualify for zero tariffs, a car or truck must have 75% of its components manufactured in Canada, Mexico or the United States, a substantial boost from the current 62.5% requirement. There's also a new rule that a significant percentage of the work done on the car must be completed by workers earning at least $16 an hour, or about 3 times what the typical Mexican auto worker makes. Starting soon, cars and trucks must have at least 30% of the work on the vehicle done by workers earning $16 an hour. That gradually moves up to 40% for cars by 2023. While many economists think these new rules will help some North American workers, they also warn that car prices might rise and some small cars may end up being produced in Asia, not North America, because they would be too expensive under USMCA. Big changes for workers, especially in Mexico. USMCA requires Mexico to change its laws to make it easier for workers to unionize. The Trump administration pushed hard for this because it should cause wages to rise in Mexico, making it less attractive for companies to move factories south of the U.S. border. USMCA also stipulates that Mexican trucks that cross the U.S. border must meet higher safety regulations. Democrats and U.S. labor unions insisted on tougher enforcement to ensure Mexico follows through on its commitments. There will be a formal committee to monitor Mexico on labor issues, as well as labor attaches based in. For more on this story, visit the news article link.